teachers or family planning officials or something, they talk to you as if they don't have sex. We don't have sex. We don't like sex. We are telling you, because we want to scare you into either not having it or being extremely, extremely sort of frightened by the potential negative consequences. It's never spoken of as like this fun thing. Women are made to feel guilty for sleeping. Honestly, like leisure, pleasure, doing anything for yourself or that's fun is considered like sacrilege.
So the first question is which is literally there in everyone's mind, guy, girl, whoever it is. Does size matter?
I am of the opinion that size does not matter, neither when it comes to, let's say, boobs or penis size. I really think the size or shape of any particular body part is far less relevant to the quality of a sexual experience than we imagine, because things like a willingness to prioritize your partner's pleasure, a knowledge and understanding of both your own body and your partner's body and their arousal and desire. Those are game changing. Whereas the size or shape of a body part, if you don't know what to do with it, the size isn't going to save the day.
The way people would talk about it, I'm like, oh, there's blood, there's this and that. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that sex is presented to women as this site of pain and shame and duty. It's never really presented to us as if it's this site of pleasure and joy and self-discovery, when it absolutely can be, right? I think firstly, pain is often like dismissed as just part of the experience for women, when it isn't. Sex does not at all have to be painful unless you're enjoying some consensual BDSM, right? So often pain during sex is the result of insufficient lubrication and, too much friction. And there's so much you can do to alleviate that, whether that's using lube or spending enough time on foreplay and communicating with your partner and stopping or saying you don't want to go through with something if it hurts you. There's no obligation.
Is there anything such as too much when we talk about masturbation?
Masturbation is perhaps the safest form of experiencing sexual pleasure, minus the risks of accidental pregnancy, infection, not even the risk of rejection, right? So it's quite an amazing and wonderful outlet that we have. It's a self-soothing behavior. It's perfectly healthy and normal. It has several health benefits, including improved sleep, improved mood, and often correlates with overall well-being. So I think a lot of the shame we inherit around masturbation is a little bit misplaced, because most of us are not exactly spending all day, every day, the whole day masturbating, and yet we might feel a lot of shame.
Tell me about your experience, the whole experience of narrating this book, the sex book.
I am just so grateful to have had the opportunity. I really think that the book is everything I've been trying to say, but all in one place. So it becomes this really comprehensive resource, which anyone who's interested in learning more about sexuality, sexual health, and the body and gender and all the stuff we've been talking about can sort of, access in this very user-friendly format. And I am especially excited about the audiobook because I narrated it myself, and I do think that it lends itself to this subject. The audio format is particularly intimate and private. People can sort of just have their headphones on and be listening to this. I think for some young people living with parents, perhaps like